Hello, and welcome to Firefly's Family Game Night. I am your host, Emily, with Firefly Toys and Games, and thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. So today, we're going to focus on Outfoxed by Gamewright Games. This is an absolutely precious family games that uses your cooperative skills and your sleuthing skills in order to decode the codes, the clues, and be able to find the suspect before the fox runs away. So go ahead and join me. If you ever have any questions about the games or you would like to purchase these, please remember to contact us. You can contact us through Facebook or any of our social sites. You can also contact us through our order form on our website, or just pick up the phone and call us. So we'd love to hear from you. Let's look at Outfoxed. Alright, so Outfoxed, like I said, is a really cute cooperative game by Gamewright Games, and they've done a really good job of giving you that deducing skill, your sleuthing skill, in a cooperative game that is good for young ages. So Outfoxed is actually meant for ages 5 and up. You can play at lower ages. You're just going to have to assist them a little bit. But Outfoxed is really cute. You're going to work together to find the suspect, to find the thief who stole, and we have clues that are hidden right underneath here. So as you pull it out, you'll begin seeing green or white clues as you begin lining up the different clues you find around the board. So that helps you deduce what they're wearing. Like for an example, this is going to be the monocle, so you're going to lay it in here. We're not going to actually open it up to reveal whether it is white or green, but you would open it up. And if it's white, it means that the suspect is not wearing a monocle. If it is green, it means that the thief definitely is. So you would want to start deducing your suspects that are available. At the start of the game, we do have two suspects over here that are face up. We have Edith and Henry. And as you can see, they're each going to have a certain attire to them. So Henry is going to have glasses, and he has a cane and a hat. So we're going to need to watch those clues to see. Edith happens to have a briefcase and a cape and a monocle. So we need to look and see about that monocle to see if whether Edith has one or not. So most of the suspects are hidden. So what we have to do is, on our turn, decide what we're going to do for an action, and then we will be able to start deducing from that point. I'm trying to show you all as much of the board as possible. You do want a little bit of room. They do recommend setting out the suspects along the edges of the board, but just for camera view's sake, I didn't have enough room to be able to do all of that and still be able to show you details of the board. So just bear with me as we shuffle a little bit as we start deducing different suspects. All right. We do have our wily fox over here in the corner, and what he's trying to do is he's trying to go along the gray route into the foxhole right here at the bottom of the board. And if he makes it to the hole, then he wins the game, because we are not good sleuthers and did not detect before he was able to find his way out of town. So what we want to do is we definitely want to catch him before he leaves. Now, you're going to pick your hat. We're going to play with blue and red today, but we all start right here in the middle on this yellow square. So what we're going to do is you're going to decide on your action whether you want to view more suspects, so we'll get to turn them face up, or whether you want to deduce the clues and decode what we have available to us. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up our dice, and we're going to decide, do we want to find more clues or do you want to find more suspects? Let's go for clues. Now, if you go for suspects, however many eyes that you are able to roll, that's how many suspects you turn face up. If you roll the paw prints, those mean clues. And that is indicated by how many moves you get to make across the board. So that will help you get to the different parts of town to reveal some of the clues out there. If you happen to roll a sequence that does not complete either the clues or the suspects, then Mr. Wily Fox gets to move forward by 3 spaces each and every time. Now, you do have up to 3 times on your turn to roll the dice to try to get what you're looking for. Remember Yahtzee, you have up to 3 times. So let's go ahead and start. Blue will go first. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not reveal. We are going to look for clues. So we're gonna need paw prints. All right, so there's 2 sets of paw prints on our first roll. Second roll, we have another eye. And last roll, we need some paw prints. We did not get it. So we cannot move, and Mr. Wily Fox is gonna move forward 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. So he is working his way in town. Now we're gonna go to red, and red's gonna go ahead and roll. Oh, I'm sorry, I did it again. We're gonna look for suspects. All right, so we're gonna keep the eyes. Second roll, hey, we did it, woo! All right, so now you get to pick a total of 2 suspects, not 3, I apologize. All right, so 2 suspects around the board. So we're gonna go ahead and reveal this one. So we have Alice. And let's reveal this one right here. And this one is Ingrid. So we have 2 more suspects added to our pool. Now it is Blue's turn. Let's try for those clues again. All right, so we've hit 1. Let's re-roll. Ooh, we did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! All right, so now Blue gets to move a total of 4 spaces out. So you can count up to see how far 4 spaces would be able to go. I'll go ahead and tell you I've already counted out, and we can reach this first clue. So let's go ahead and come down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way, you cannot move diagonal. So you can only move orthogonal, so it has to touch the next square. And we're gonna look at monocles. Now we do happen to have 1 person. So Edith does have a monocle. So let's see if we can take Edith away or if she is in our suspect pool. All right, so you're gonna place the clue face side up. At the beginning of the game, we picked a thief and we put our thief in here. This is what it's gonna look like. It's going to give you, which I revealed a name. We know Edith is not it, unfortunately. So it reveals a number of dots that is according to the sequence of how the clues lay out. So you can see which ones are able to be selected based on where the little dot is on the board. So let's go ahead and pull it out. Oh, and it's white. All right, so that means that the monocle is not part of the thief's attire. If it was green, it means that it was. Since we know the monocle is not part of the thief's clothing, then that means that Edith does not count for our suspects, which means that Edith can go to the side. We know that Edith is not it, which we knew because I accidentally revealed the name, but we also now have deduced that that is correct. For the red, let's go ahead and search for clues. So we're going to look for the paw prints. Woo! Too bad we didn't look for suspects. First time. All right, last roll. We did not. So Mr. Wily Fox moves forward 3 spaces. You're going to continue going until one of a couple things happen. Either you really, really think that Alice did it, or another person, whoever you believe that suspect is. You believe this person did it because there's no doubt in your mind, and you reveal the card. If you are correct, you all win the game. If you are not correct, Wily Fox was able to make it to the foxhole, and that's the end of the game, which means you didn't win. The second way that you will win or lose the game is if you automatically narrow down your suspect pool and you only have 1 option left. Then you've won the game. However, if Wily Fox makes it all the way to the end and you do not have a suspect named before he reaches the hole, then you all lost the game because Mr. Wily Fox grabbed the thief and ran out. All right, so it is now Blue's turn. We're going to go ahead and search for... Let's search for clues. All right. Second roll. Hey, look at that. Total of 5 spaces. So we're going to count up. Any of these 4 squares will count. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're going to want to make it over here. We've revealed a flower, which no one is currently wearing a flower, but let's go ahead and check it out anyway. All right, so we're going to place the flower in our clue finder and pull it out, and it is white. There is no green. So if we come across any flowers, we can remember that flowers are also not on the suspect pool. Let's go back to red. We're just going to do 1 or 2 more, and then we'll finish it up. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not reveal. Red is going to look for clues. And I dropped the die around the board. looking for clues. We got 3 of them in the first try. Now we can't reach anywhere, but we can at least start the process. You know what? Let's go over here. Okay, now Blue's turn. We're going to search for clues again. Woohoo! We gotta look for suspects, y'all. We got a lot of eyes popping out. And last try. There we go. Total of 5. 1, 2, 3. We can make it. Woo! All right. Ooh, I'm anxious to see this one. This one is the cape. Oh. Do we have a suspect that matches the cape? Let's find out. Because even though Edith had a cape, Alice still has not been eliminated. All right, putting our cape in and pulling it out. Oh, we can deduce that Alice is not our thief. So we can go ahead and remove her also from our board. Start sharing the love over here. Just moving the suspects around so we can see them all. Okay, so let's do red, and then we'll finish up real quick. Oh, I'm sorry, I did it again. All right, we're going to look for suspects. So we need eyes. See, the dice doesn't like me. Nope. Wily gets to move 3 spaces. All right, so if you want to find out who it is, Arthur was the suspect, which we don't actually have Arthur out here. But if you continue playing the game, you're going to start revealing more suspects, and you're start going to see more clues along the board. So you'll be able to start deducing which ones are suspects and which ones are not, and you start taking those away. So your pool is going to get smaller and smaller, which will be good. It does teach kids the idea of being able to logically deduce. So you'll be able to, you know, if this, then this. If the person is wearing this, then they're on the list. You're also teaching them about moving along the board, which a lot of your board games are going to have that. So it's a great introductory to some of those smaller kids. For those of you who are a little bit older and they have a good concept of board games, this is a great game just to play with the family, to encourage cooperation, and to learn about those logic skills. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight as we take a look at Outfoxed. We have not quite outfoxed the fox yet, so you need to buy it and see if you can outfox the fox and hopefully have better luck at rolling than I do. But hope you all enjoyed. I look forward to seeing you all next Saturday for our next family game night, and hope you all have a great weekend. Bye!